Project number 2, organize your speech with the speech title, Education versus Creativity. Please welcome up on stage, Toastmaster FahadTahir. Thank you.
There was a man named Picasso who said, every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist as we grow up. Fellow Toastmasters and beloved guests, good evening.
Good evening.
As a child, when we go to school, we start to cry, right? Mom, I don't want to go to school. Even when we reach primary school, college, or university, we use the same phrase except the crying part. Probably because we are afraid or we hate to go to school. Before starting a speech, I would like to know how many of you are degree holders here? Degree holders. And how many of you are non-degree holders here? Non-degree. Okay. Today's schooling system has been divided into two categories, academic and non-academic. In other words, smart people, non-smart people. The problem with the smart people is they think they are smart. They are not one of them because they are being judged with a particular view of the mind. For example, mechanics, laborers, and especially beggars, as you have seen sitting around mosques or even footpaths. One of the beggars came to me and asked for money. I asked him, why do you behave like that? He told me that I am not educated. We can actually resolve this issue simply by giving them few basic books to study, which can create literacy in them. In current school system, where mistakes are the worst thing we make, and the result is we are teaching children out of their creative capacities. It happens with me when I came to 9th grade, that is matriculation level or secondary school level. At first, I found computer science subjects, second, biological subjects, and third, the art subjects. If they can teach me mathematics, why don't they teach me dance, music, games, etc.? Why not? I have a body, right? And obviously, we all have bodies. In primary school, first the teacher started to play with my body, and then my head. And now let's get it shrink. Basically, I respect teachers, but the result is they are engaged in the role of teaching, which is actually not fulfilling it. The actual role of teaching is to facilitate learning. In my opinion, there are actually two ways of learning. Let me give you a clue. It happens when animal collects information from its surroundings and then tries to use this information. In other words, if you give animals something to eat, that may hurt his stomach and he may want to eat it again. That's simple. Second way of learning is through natural knowledge, which is genetically inherited. Animal knows it without any prior experience. He doesn't need anything to learn. There's a wonderful quote by Jonas Stark who said, if all the insects would disappear from Earth within 50 years, all life on Earth would end. If all the human beings would disappear from Earth within 50 years, all life on Earth would flourish. And he was right. What Toastmasters celebrates is the gift of human imagination. We have to be careful that we use this gift wisely. And we revert some of the scenarios that we talked about. The entire way to do is by seeing our creative capacities for the writtenness they are and seeing our children for the hope they are. Our responsibility is to educate the whole being and to see their future. Our job is to make something of it. Coming to conclusion, a few years back, I tried to find out the meaning of education in Oxford Dictionary. And here's what I found. The process of giving or receiving systematic instruction, especially at school or university, which is a course of education. And here's how to define education. Learning at every stage of life is education, and it should be free. Thank you.